What's up, party people? Good evening. I'm going to quickly share the direct link now that we're live to Instagram. So just give me 30 seconds to share that live link so all the folks that want to join, even those that maybe didn't even participate but want to get jealous, are able to join us. So one moment for me, guys and gals. All right. You're watching. This is how the sausage is made. My phone right here. And I'm clicking link. And we're putting our YouTube link here. Join the live stream. Really amazing operation happening here at the ATL Golf's HQ. All right. Cool. We are in. All right. So we got to go like kind of fast because there's so many things to give away, and I don't want to keep you guys here all freaking night. So we're going to rock and roll. I did want to give those of you that have showed up early, I want to give y'all a little bit of a sneak peek on some stuff that we're working on, just as a way of saying, hey, thanks for showing up early here. And then we'll jump straight into it. So I'm working on an ATL Golf's pass. So I've got 19 out of 20 courses lined up. We are going to provide a 20% discount at 20 courses all around Metro Atlanta. You should save some around like $250, and I'm going to charge $95 for the pass. And so fingers crossed we can get that last course locked in and we can launch this thing before Christmas. And just a way of hopefully encouraging everyone to go try out new courses and save a little extra cash while you're doing it. If you're curious to know, and we're actually going to cut this from the actual, we're going to cut this from the recording of this because this is going to stay between us, those of you that joined early. So here is the list of courses in no particular order. So we got get one more to launch it, and we'll rock and roll with it. So I'm pretty stoked. Okay, well let's see here. I need to find my wheel of magic. Oh no! Don't tell me that I closed that when I was trying to close 1,000 things. Oh, okay. All right. We're okay. I about had a panic attack. All right, let's go and share the screen, y'all, and we'll jump into this bad boy. Here we go. So here's how I'm going to click spin. It'll spin, it'll pick a name, and I'm going to let you know what the giveaway item is right before we get into it. I did have some imagery, but honestly, my 2 girls under 3 years old were absolutely freaking out tonight. So I was unable to get as much imagery as I was hopeful for. Okay, well, let's jump in to the biggest golf giveaway in Instagram history. We're going to start off with 3 heavy hitters with my Bridgestone prototypes, some PGA Superstore gift cards, and the Georgia Golf Co. camo hat. We're just going to go bam, 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 and let's do it. Our first winner of the green is from prototypes, Dr. Anzeni. Make sure I got you locked down here for the green. All right, let's do the next one. We're gonna blow through some of these here quickly to make the most of our time. All right, now for the blues. Danny Schmidt, congratulations. You have a set of blue prototypes coming your way. All right, let's go to the reds. My personal ball I'm fitted into, actually. And Matthew. Congrats. Let's keep it going. Hold on, let's make sure someone's texting me. Uh-oh. I'm getting lots of messages right now that it's a black screen. Okay, hold up. We're pausing. Thank you for those of you who are calling me and messaging me like crazy right now. All right, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Screen is black on the live screen right now. All right. Thank you. It's hard to see the chat and everything at the same time. So y'all can hear me though, right? For whatever reason, the sharing is not working like I would want it to. So let me try something. All right. Let's go and just keep it simple here. If I do this, all right, you guys can hear me. So you know who the winners are. Is this any better? What we got? Can you guys see the wheel of magic? Turn the applause off for sure. Okay, I'm seeing yes, we can see it now. All right. I think I can turn the applause off. If I go to customize and ticking sound after spin, subdued applause. No, we're going to say no sound. Cool. Gotcha. Okay, perfect. So we're learning this together. All right, guys. Thanks for the patience here. So looks like y'all weren't able to hear all the winners. So let's make sure that is announced. So the Bridgestone greens went to Dr. Heinzeni. The blues went to Daniel Schmidt, and the reds are going to Matthew James D. So those are the winners for the first three. All right. And so let's go on to make sure we're all good here. Yep. Everyone's got this. Looks like we're good. Want me to click over into the results? Here's the three results right there, guys. Okie dokie. Let's rock on. Okay. Let's go on to the next prize, which is so I've used the Bridgestone Blacks and a couple different things, but I still have 2 sleeves of the blacks. So it's not a full it's not a full pack, but we got 2 out of the 4. So I want to give those away anyways. So let's go ahead and get our 2 Bridgestone Blacks. All right, I'm going to try it, but there is your winner. Let's add that to our list. Congratulations. Still okay? Yep. Good deal. Cool. Let's keep it on. So now we have what did we have that was next? We have our PGA Tour gift cards. They're somewhere. I promise I have them laying about. But we have 6 of those. So I'm just going to go rapid fire through these 6 for PGA Tour Superstore. PGA yeah. Hey, my brother-in-law. Way to go, Cody. Appreciate the support, man. I promise this isn't rigged. But I'm glad you won one. Let's see. Let's keep going. He's in Tampa, but they got PGA Tour Superstores down there. Matthew Todd, congratulations. You have a $20 gift card to PGA Superstore where you will go and probably still spend $100. But you'll spend $20 less than you normally would. Hey, Leo. I know you need an excuse to go to Superstore. Hey, Matthew. Good stuff, man. Appreciate your support over the last few months. Glad we get you something to repay you a little bit. Fun seeing you guys' names up here. Bama Reb 72. Probably someone that would appreciate a Roll Tide. So normally I wouldn't be a Roll Tide guy, but you know what? You're supporting the account and you won something. So happy days. All right. Rigged. I wish I could watch the chat more closely because I feel like the chat's lit right now. All right. Let's go into some. You want to give away some tea times? Let's give away some tea times. Those are always fun. Let's do a tea time at Heritage Golf Links. So who's getting a free tea time at Heritage? All right, Scotty. Right on, man. Shout out Scotty. If you didn't catch the episode of me on Whoopin' Wednesday, that would be Scotty. Seeing him playing in that. Good times. KJ Sutter. So this is actually for, I forgot to announce what it was for. That is for a tea time at Cobblestone. Cobblestone up in Ackworth. So congratulations to you. The next one's going to be at Wolf Creek. Shout out to our friends at Wolf Creek. Ajuwani07. I'm just going to try to pronounce them exactly how they're spelled and go from there. All right, this is for tea time at Bobby Jones. Shout out Kayla, head pro over there at Bobby Jones. Appreciate you supporting us. Henry G27 with a tea time at Bobby Jones. Be sure to find our podcast with Bobby Jones, our debate between Magnolia versus Azalea 9 with Kayla Jones, a head pro moderating. That was a fun one of our most fun probably podcasts we did. All right, then we got the Frog tea time with Nick Ceruzzi 15. Congratulations, Nick. A nice little tea time at the Frog. Okay, let's go to let's mix it up a little bit. We got some sim hours, but let's get some let's do something fun. Let's do a big one. Let me take a look at our list here. Tell you what, let's do Van Saint. So if you don't know Van Saint, VANSAINT, they have there's definitely someone who puts a lot of fun into golf and their apparel. So they got a couple polos and a hat up for grabs. Your choice, actually. So I don't have an image because it's your choice. So whatever you want. So shout out to those guys for making that happen. So what we're going to do is it's a polo and a hat. So I'm going to do 2 drawings, one for a polo, one for a hat. And we'll do polo first to Riley. All right, Riley. Congratulations, sir. You got yourself a new polo. And then we'll go to Van Saint's hat. Birdie Pines. Cool. Good stuff, Birdie Pines. Awesome. Okay, let's check the chat. Make sure we're all good. Yes, great clothing. Yep. Shout out Rod. I knew Rod would be excited. They're good folks over there. Veteran owned, I believe. So good stuff. Okay, let's jump into let's do some art. So golf course artist. Rachel Grant does some cool stuff, and so we'll do her 11x14 prints. And so we'll do, I think she's done different portraits of things like Augusta. She's done portraits of Pebble Beach. She has a lot of different options. So she'll probably just shoot you a couple options and you get to pick what you like and add a little piece of golf art to the house. So we'll do 2 of her prints. Golf art number 1 going to, hey, Nate. All right, man. Something to add to the man cave, which by the way, if you ever get an invite to Nathan's Man Cave, that is the place to be. So I haven't got an invite, but I've seen pictures. And so, I'm still waiting on the invite. Maybe one day. All right, for the next one, K&H. Gosh, I should actually know your name because I met you at the Tour Championship, but that's not going to happen. So congratulations. So let's do some sim tea times now, or some sim hours. So this is a free hour at one of the different simulators around, and definitely a hot choice these days. One thing I know, these sims are all over the place. So if like for example, we have Four Seasons up in Ackworth, but if you're way closer to Best Ball, maybe we can do our best to do some swaps with folks. So because I would love for you to go to one that's closest to you. So 1, you get to try it out and it's more convenient, but 2, they have all of those places have great membership options. And so if you get to try it out for free, maybe that results in a potential membership for those simulators and all their support. So anyways, we'll try to work that out in post. Okay, so for the first one we're going to do is the OG Atlanta Golf and Social in Chamblee. Atlanta Golf and Social in Chamblee. So it says Jake Mitchell. Congratulations, Jake. All right, let's do Atlanta Golf and Social on the West End. By the way, tomorrow night, I know Gold Links and Blackballed are doing a joint fundraiser for, I think they're bring a gift, bring a unwrapped toy for kids, and you get some free sim time there. So head on out there. Shout out Gold Links and Blackballed. So Rios Grande, 83. Congratulations. You got a free hour at AGS West End. Let's go up north to Fairway Social in Alpharetta. Shout out my OTP folk. Battle for Bogey. All right, there we go. Let's go to now back downtown to our good friends at Green Office Golf. Shout out to PM over in Decatur. Let's see who's got a free hour at there. Ted Didiga, 3. All right. Let's keep it rocking. Now we got Best Ball in Duluth. One of the best deals in Atlanta golf in general, I would say. Oh, hey, we got our first double winner because Nate was awesome and reposted. So congratulations, Nate, for your double win and for reposting the post initially. So shout out to you, bro. Let's do back 9. So we got best back 9 West Midtown. Jordan Moody, back 9 West Midtown. Good stuff there. And then we'll do back 9 in Decula. All right. BCR Visuals. Congratulations. Thanks for the support. All right, now let's head OTP up kind of close to me. The Forge up near Canton. They have a really cool, I like their logo. They have a really cool setup there. Hey, that's right. I'm pretty sure that's right where you're at, man. So in fact, you might already be a member or something. So that worked out. Something convenient for you there, TV. All right, let's go 4 Seasons in Ackworth. All right, DP Panza. All right. So I want to do something big. What do y'all say we do? Let's do Linksman's Goods head cover. That one is one of my favorites, and I'm already jealous of whoever. Does that sound good? Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do the Linksman Goods? Is there a way to see if you missed the previous winners? All I want is a tea time with Joe. Oh, that's cute. Oh, yes. So we will post the winners for sure. I'll reach out to all of them. These are all Instagram handles. I'll do a personal outreach to each of you, and I'm going to connect you with the brands. There are a handful of things that I have on hand, but I did not want to have all the things to have to actually mail out because that would probably cost me a fortune. So anyways, looks like there's some question around rigged or whatever. So there's only a maximum of 2 entries. So you either post it and tagged your friends and subscribe to the newsletter, and you repost it. If you did one of those 2 things, you got 2 options. Now, if somehow Nate wins again, then all right, we got some questions. We got some questions. All right, let's keep it going. So let's do the Linksman Goods epic head cover. Literally, you'd spend well over $200 on this head cover. It is unbelievable from a quality perspective. It will be the talk of your friends, no doubt about it. If you're looking for something high quality to get the golfer in your life who or for yourself this holiday season, there's not a lot of things out of Atlanta that are at the quality of Linksman Goods. So shout out Ryan. Appreciate you, dude. Okay. And he made this custom. This wasn't something he had on hand. He reached out to me and said, I'll make something for this giveaway. So this is a 1 of 1 not mass produced, although he might make a couple others because it looks awesome. So you're getting something extremely rare and super cool. So let's see who's going to get it. Here we go. I built it up enough. Here it says Golfintinva. Congratulations, whoever that is. So let's make sure we got that set up. And everyone said, oh, man. Okay, let's see here. Delete this row. Tell you what, I'm right near Fairway Society. Kyle, shout out Kyle and Fairway Society. Been a big supporters from the get-go. They just have good quality, solid polos, quarter zips, that sort of thing. And Kyle put together one of the most valuable swag packs I've seen. I think it's like 3 or 4 polos and a quarter zip and 2 hats per swag pack. So you literally have upgraded, your wardrobe in a big way and supported someone local. So shout out Kyle. Let's do swag pack number 1 from the Fairway Society. Either Michelle Reds or Mitchell Reds. We'll see. All right. And then let's go with the second one. Thomasaurus. It's a great name. All right. By the way, one thing we did in my last giveaway was if you are a lady and you get a pack that's intended for men or vice versa, I'm happy to try to make connections to flip-flop those types of things because it's kind of inevitable. So if that's the case, like if this is a Michelle and you don't have someone to maybe gift some of these things to, and you'd rather switch with someone who gets something that's intended for a lady, I can try to make that happen. And on that note, let's do our swing chick giveaway. She's got a cool little crew neck that she has donated to the cause. So let's go ahead and do this one. Shout out swing chick. Was my first ever Asian Raisin. There we go, Kev. Was my first ever course review sponsor. Was Chandra at Swing Chick. So have a special spot in my heart for them. All right, good deal, Kev. So that might be a situation where we flip flop between Kev and Michelle Reds, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to. We'll do something fun. So Whoop 'em Wednesday, if you don't know, they are a YouTube channel, and Shelton is the main guy. They donate a t-shirt, so you can rep the Central Atlanta YouTube channels. This is there we go, SG Surge 3. All right, you have won a Whoop 'em Wednesday t-shirt. Congratulations. There we are. And while we're doing creator type stuff, let's do the St. Andre hats. Where are they? All right, I have them here. I'll grab them in a second. But there's 2 St. Andre hats. Shout out to St. Andre. By the way, little fanboy was really cool when they responded and were willing to play along because I'm just a little $5,000 or $5,000 follower account. So really cool that Andrew was willing to donate something for this giveaway and support a smaller creator. So shout out to St. Andre. All right, let's do their 2 hats. So we'll do the first one, which is the Bird Watchers hat. It's hilarious, very much of the St. Andre style. And then they have a more classic look. I'll find this out in a second and show those off. Fox 4 Par. There we are. All right, cool. So shout out to St. Andre. Let me check the chat real quick. Everyone okay? Yeah. Cool. All right. I think we're all good. Looks like you guys are connecting in the chat. Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. It's already 10:24. Holy schnikes. Let's go back to. We'll do some art. We'll go back to our hoops and birdies. Shout out Chris at I'm gonna forget his actual Instagram handle. Tee up Chris. Tee up kicks with Chris. I'm forget at that. Anyways, his brand Hoops and Birdies kind of connects basketball and golf, and he donated 2 really cool art prints that you can put up. So we'll do number one is going to be Michael Jordan putting print. It's a really cool little one there. My Only Muse. There we go. So we got you in for that one, Jordan. And the next one is a little bit of a play on the old Nike advertisements where they used to have the shoe and a number you could call to order the shoe. He's kind of made a print with a Nike golf shoe, the same style. If you can't tell, he's a big sneakerhead. All right, Greg. I think this is Greg, if I'm not mistaken. Good stuff for you, bro. All right. Let's do something from our friends at the Black Eagle Golf. JP is the owner there. He's doing he's got two polos and a hat. So we'll do 3 winners for this one. Let's rock into that. So we'll do polo number 1. Freddie. All right. That's polo number 1 done. Let's go to polo number 2. The Warner. And we'll do the hat as well. Started on images for all these things. I tried to figure out how I could flip between imagery and not doing imagery. So this is my stepbrother again, but he also reposted. So for those thinking that it's rigged, he did the thing that I needed him to do to support his did I say stepbrother? Brother-in-law. I do that all the time. Brother-in-law. There we go. Shout out Cody. Appreciate you, dude. Got a hat coming your way. If you're ever down in Tampa area, he's a good dude to play some golf with. Okay, let's do the Candler. So Candler Golf, they have 2 hats and a really cool jacket. So let's go ahead and start with hat number 1. It's like a kind of looks like an Atlanta Braves hat, but it says Candler. So if you like the Braves and you like to golf, then it's a good pick. Ari, there we go. Appreciate you, Ari. Another big day 1 supporter for ATL Golf. Let's see the second hat. Curtin Perek. All right. And then let's do that super cool jacket. It's like a light blue. Really unique. T Woody 11 with the Candler jacket. Congratulations. All right, let's do a big one. Let's do I'm gonna hold off on the personal launch monitor from Ernest Sports. We might just do that one last because it's crazy. Almost $500 value. Let's do we'll do a popular one. We didn't do the Georgia Golf Co. hat. So we'll do the Georgia Golf Co. camo hat, super popular. Connor over there at Georgia Golf Co. just keeps on putting out banger after banger on the apparel front. So we'll do the Georgia Golf Co. camo hat. Ward 5654. Congratulations. You got a new Georgia Golf Co. hat. Way to go. Let's see here. Let's go to tell you what, we'll keep it kind of in the hat realm. Shout out to Justin at Whiskey Pines Co. Whiskey Pines just got some product in the PJ Superstore in Kennesaw. So shout out there. So we have 2 hats up for grabs. I believe he has a selection of choices basically that you get to choose from. And so we'll do 2 hats from Whiskey Pines Co. Digital to analog. I feel like that's backwards. All right. And the next hat is going to go to Jax Schultz. Congratulations to you 2. All right. Let's do our friends Mike at High Handicaps. I recently learned about High Handicaps and they are freaking kicking butt right now. I don't know what the relationship is, but if you're a Georgia Bulldog fan, no Sean Moreno is involved with them in some way. I don't know if he's an investor or just likes the brand, but either way, they have 2 swag packs with a hat, towel, ball marker, keychain, and a koozie. So really high level, a great giveaway item from them. High handy cap is the name of the brand. Swag pack number one goes to the ATL golfer. I like that. Shout out the ATL golfer. And swag pack number two goes to Buck Jazzy. Yazzie? Book Yazzie? All right. Congratulations. All right, let's keep it rocking here. Tell you what, we'll do another one for the ladies. We'll do a Sela, another one I just recently learned about. It is owned by, I believe, a couple Black women, and it's all about kind of creating inclusive golf wear for lady golfers. And so I really love what their mission's all about. Probably not going to be the style of your typical golfer looks like me, but that is okay. So again, if it's something that's not going to fit your style, maybe you also are a 36-year-old white guy and not probably going to look great in the prints designed for Black women. That's okay. We can find a way to switch that out if that's the case with someone else. So let's jump into it here. Brent, I can confirm Brent is not a Black woman, so maybe we'll be making that switch, or maybe you got some friends in your life that you have a Christmas present for now. So, good stuff, Brent. Let's go to the Renegade Holiday Pack. So, shout out Ken over at Renegade. Collaborated with Grip Golf, Another Nine, and Blackballed. So it's a dozen golf balls of Renegade. It is a hat from Another Nine. It is the Grip Golf glove, and it is the Blackballed ball marker. So love brands collaborating, all Atlanta coming together. That just makes me happy. So let's do one for them. Noah, awesome, dude. Shout out Noah. Noah's been a long time supporter of the brand. Good stuff there. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, I like the idea, Rob, of a separate wheel for women's lines, but it's already tough. Oh, I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm just seeing here 4 more polos for 4 more individual winners. Well, let's go ahead and knock that out. Shout out, Kyle. Listen, y'all go follow the Fairway Society. All right, y'all support Kyle because the dude is just as generous as they come, and he's proven it right here in the chat. All right, so y'all go follow the Fairway Society and everything he's doing there. If you're getting a free polo, buy a polo for a family member or for yourself or whatever. Support what he's doing. I know he's got some good stuff coming out too. He's got some quarter zips. He just released some hoodies, I think. And so, anyways, support what he's doing because he's all about it. So, all right, let's do the 4 polos from the Fairway Society. We'll do one polo at a time. Polo numero uno. Smart Ticky 18. Congratulations. Next is going to be Mr. David Kearns. What's up, man? Hopefully you're in here, and well deserved. David has played a couple rounds with me. Every once in a while, I used to do a lot more often in the beginning, but posting up, hey, I got a couple tee times available. Come play with me and David for a couple weeks there. I think we probably played 2 or 3 times, and so got to know each other a little bit. Landed 8:30, and actually, David. Speaking of David, real quick, he was there when we were playing Browns Mill, and I got the call that my wife was headed to the hospital to probably be induced with our second kid. So David will always have that front 9 because that back 9 was not meant to be. All right, let's continue on here. The last and final polo is going to Heather. All right, Heather. Also, someone I met at the Tour Championship at our little meet and greet. Thank you. Let's find some more. So, uh, what to do next? We were just talking about the Renegade Holiday Pack. Well, Grip Golf also donated a hoodie and a hat. And so we'll do a winner for the hoodie and we'll do a winner for the hat. So Grip Golf hoodie winner is to be Nate. Nate right now is on his honeymoon at Park City, Utah. Why I know that's because I just live on Instagram and look at all y'all's stories and interact a little bit. So that's why I knew that. As it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, this is sounding more and more creepy the more that I talk. But no, shout out to Nate. Nate is a good dude. By the way, if you enjoyed the Internet Invitational, or if you enjoy the Foreplay YouTube, or if you enjoy Bob Does Sports or Grant Horvat, or in those guys, Nate is oftentimes the one of, if not the videographer behind that, and he's based out of here in Atlanta. So supremely talented dude. So shout out Nate, give him a follow. All right, let's do the Grip Golf hat. Noah, congratulations to Noah. All right. So a little not really well-known brand called Gifted. She had I think maybe it's a Stanley, maybe it's a knockoff Stanley. I don't know, but it's something she wanted to do. So we're gonna go ahead and give away a nice little you call it a mug. What do you call it? What's actually the term for a Stanley? Is it just a Stanley? Anyways, we'll do one of those real quick. So she wanted to donate that to the cause. So you have something to hold your transfusion in. Cody, congratulations, Cody. You have a new transfusion vessel for you. Let's do the two hats from Gold Links. Shout out Gold Links again. They are doing a sort of hangout meet and greet at Atlanta Golf and Social West End tomorrow night. I believe it's 7 to 11 in collaboration with Blackballed Golf as well. Bring a unwrapped toy. It's a toy drive, and you can get free time on the sim and meet and greet with some of those guys. So we're going to do two hats from the guys at Gold Link. Give them a follow. They put out some really funny content. And there we go. Weave us Christ. There we go. So a hat to that person. We Avis Christ. And then we'll do the second hat here. MB Jameson 101. Congratulations. All right, let's do let's go back to some art. It's our last art piece from Richmond Sport. If you saw my reel, I don't know when it was, but it's like the pill, but it's got golf balls in it. They do some really cool stuff, by the way. We got some really neat golf art in the Atlanta space, and they do some really cool kind of modern prints. I'd recommend heading over to richmondsport.com and checking out more of their stuff. So shout out those guys. Appreciate you guys. And that print, by the way, is $100 value. So it's not like just some cheapo print. Hey, Julio, you finally won something. You were messaging me today that you never win. And I was crossing my fingers that you finally win something. You won the coolest print from Richmond's Sports. So love it. Congratulations, man. There's certain people, I know some of you, I know a lot of you actually, funny enough, but certain people I know a little better than others, and super stoked for that. Okay, let's see here. Let's do kind of a couple smaller brands. We got Ball Striker. I believe they're based out of Canton. One of their hats. Again, I think it's a hat. It's going to be kind of a choice. So I don't have an image for that, but of course the hat from a brand called Ball Striker. Ball Striker. Hey, TB, got another one. And also up your way, I believe. I tell you what, for those of you that did not repost, you missed a trick, because the reposts are now That's 3 double winners from reposts. So if you didn't repost, you're missing out. So congratulations, bro. Let me check the chat real quick. Make sure nothing crazy is happening over here. Did I miss anything in the chat, guys? Tumblr. Thank you, Troyce. That thermos. when you're doing live stuff, you get caught up and, you forget it's 10:40. I went to bed at 4 last night. So, all right. Chat is still alive and kicking. We still got 34 folks in the chat, or 35. Good stuff. All right. Let's continue on. Did I write that down? Yeah, TB2 Fit. Gotcha. So let's do ball striker. And then let's do Working Man's Bogey. Shout out Working Man's Bogey. Really cool brand, up and coming. One of their hats. 2. Another repost. God, the reposts are coming strong. All right. Shout out Nate. Got yourself a hoodie from Grip Golf and got yourself a hat from Working Man's Bogey. Well deserved, sir. All right, let's do this piece from Connor James. I recently just learned about Connor James, and he has like a subscription service where he's making like really, really like handcrafted, all sorts of stuff. I would put him in the same vein as like Linksman Goods, of what he's producing. It's really, really awesome stuff. And so he created these little 10 ball markers inspired by Christmas Vacation. And there's only 10 of them ever that will ever be in production. So you get one of those, whoever wins that. But yeah, check his stuff out. Connor James Golf, I believe, is his Instagram handle. Rowdy. Congratulations to Rowdy. I assume any guy named Rowdy can shotgun the hell out of a beer, right? I mean, and if you can't, Rowdy, then you should learn, because that's going to be the expectation. All right, let's go to another creator who's got a line of clothing with Wedge Gang Golf. Shout out Jared. Got to play Ulticoa with him recently. Maybe you saw those reels. So he's got a polo and a hat up for grabs, I believe. Yeah, polo and a hat from Wedge Gang Golf. DF Kellogg. All right. Polo. Let's do the hat now. Caddyshack 710. By the way, for those that are counting, we have 64 winners. 64. I challenge anyone to find me a giveaway that had more than that. There's just no way. There's just no way. There's no possible way. There's nothing. There cannot be an Instagram giveaway with this many winners. It's impossible. All right. Agreed, Rob. Jared does put out some great content and consistent content. So really good stuff. All right. We are coming down to the wire, everyone. Let's see how many winners we have left now. So we have 2 another 9 hats. We have a hair of the dog leg pack, and then we have the launch monitor. All right, so we'll do another 9. They have 2 hats from them. Another 9's a really cool story, by the way. So I forget the guy's name, but congratulations to Tori. I believe the story goes is that his good friend died from testicular cancer, and it's kind of this mantra of you're never guaranteed another 9, so take another 9. And so I think the money he raises, a lot of that goes to testicular cancer research. I could have some of my facts a little off on that, but either way, I do know it's going to a good cause. And I know that, been around in the market for a long time. So shout out another 9. Let's do one more for them. MG Wiggle. All right. 2 more left, everyone. We'll do the hair of the dog leg swag pack. So it's 2 hats. It's a sleeve of Pro V's with their stamp on it and some stickers. And hair of the dog leg is basically, they're still kind of figuring out exactly what they're doing, but basically it's about the fun of golf, having fun with golf. He's got a website. He's got some affiliate links, and he's trying to build up, I think a community of golfers that are in it to have a good time and, not take yourselves too seriously, but also respect the game and have a good time with it. So shout out here, the dog leg. Let's do their swag pack winner. Oh, Rob, you're a one away. Simon, congratulations, Simon. Congrats to you. And then finally, last but not least, the $475 launch monitor from Ernest Sports. By the way, I am working on a little bit of a partnership deal with Ernest Sports. I recently learned about them and reached out. They invited me to come to their headquarters over near Peachtree Corners to learn about what they're doing. And I actually, so this is a previous model, and they've just started accepting pre-orders for their latest model. So if you're looking for a relatively affordable personal launch monitor, um, with an app that you can put on your phone, or obviously on your phone, but it will record your swing and apply the shot tracer automatically along with all the data points on the side. So for anyone creating content or just liking posting their stuff, but you hate all the different stupid trackers, this thing's going to be, I think, a game changer. And I got to play around with it. It works really, really well. And so if you're interested in that, hit me up because I'm working out a deal with them to maybe get you guys discounts or maybe even like affiliate commissions to myself or whatever. So anyways, if that's something you're looking for to Christmas or just wanting, I can hook you up and get you into the pre-sale. So, all right, let's go and do it. I've stalled long enough. You guys are all just waiting with bated breath. I'm just gonna look at the chat for a little bit. just, just let the tension rise. Love it, love it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Henry, dude, Henry, this guy reached out to me literally today. I was like, dude, come on, pull some strings, make sure I win. I promise I didn't pull any strings, Henry. That is just serendipity. That is crazy. Well, congratulations, everybody. Thank you again for the support. As always, this was super cool. I don't know when I'll do another one of these. I can't, like, I don't know. There's only so much I can ask of the brands and everything else, but I'm going to continue supporting and please, please, please go through my previous posts, follow all the brands, support them. What this is all about, by the way, just so you know what it's about, why I'm doing this, what I'm trying to do. The more I do this, the more educated we all become on who are part of our Atlanta golf community, our Atlanta golf scene. And so whenever you think to yourself, hey, I need a new whatever, hey, I want some new wall art for the house, I'm not going to go to Amazon. I'm not going to go to Costco, whatever. I'm going to go to Richmond Sport. I'm going to go to the golf course artist. I'm going to go to Hoops and Birdies. And now you can support your local people. And if you're investing money back in your local economy, guess what? That tends to come back around and support you as well. So that's what this whole thing's about. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate this. And yeah, let's keep it going, guys. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. So everyone have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. Peace and love.